The Chief Ombudsman Anastase Murechezi, his deputies, the Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Ombudsman, and 59 other staff members of the department declared to the Senate Bureau documents relating to their assets. The Senate is the body responsible for the representation of the assets of the staff of the Office of the Ombudsman. Senate President Dr. Augustine Iyamulemye says this sets an example for other civil servants who are required to declare their assets. It's a way to show us that he's the first to implement what he's asking us to do, and he's declaring his assets. As you've seen, Rwandans are required to declare their assets and the sources of the assets. They have 1 day left. It's a way to remind them and avoid being late, as there shouldn't be any reason as to why they don't declare the sources of their assets. Article 37 of the Law number 76/2013 of 11th September 2013 determining the mission, powers, organization and functioning of the Office of the Ombudsman says that every public civil servant under the obligation of property declaration should declare to the office his or her property within the country and abroad. And the declaration form indicating property should be submitted to the office not later than 30th June each year. Anastase Murechezi has pointed that there are public servants that are being prosecuted for not declaring the source of their wealth. Some have been arrested and handed over to the judiciary, and we now have about 15 we are following up. The files of 6 others have been submitted to the judiciary through the Ombudsman office and are now being sent to the courts, about 7 of whom are being processed in the Ombudsman's police. And about 2 others we are still investigating. Anyone found to have given false information about their assets or whose assets are registered under a third party will be punished the same way as those who didn't declare their wealth. Such people will face hefty penalties, including minimum prison term of 5 years, while anyone working in the judiciary found guilty of not declaring their assets can be imprisoned for 10 years and fined 3 times the total worth of the wealth accumulated from embezzlements. This year, 13,000 officials and government staff in various parts of the country are under the law to declare their assets, but only about 11,000 have already declared them. Article 37 of the law determining the mission, powers, organization, and functioning of the Office of the Ombudsman also stipulates that new public officials taking up duties should declare their property to the office within a period of 1 month from the date of taking oath of office.